It's that time again for the Call of Duty news of the week, and we're going to start off with one of two trailers uploaded this week to get people hyped to drop money down for maps that aren't the size of some African nations. Just like recycling Scorestreak's Treyarch also recycled their marketing gimmick by bringing back the Replacer, since the CoD Nappers and Kill Cameraman were the last semblance of originality. I love how they cut directly from actor Peter Stormare to Ruin, who basically looks like a younger version of that old decrepit man. After going through alternating scenes of funny and cringe, he speeds off in a Challenger, which is probably the next car that I'll buy, but not in orange and black because it's only Halloween once a year, motherfucker. Then flashes up the first lie of the trailer that's 4 new multiplayer maps, really 3 maps and a reskin. First of which being Splash, which look like there's less map flow than traffic in India. It's a very colorful map, almost like we're playing a kiddies game. Oh wait, we are. And they also clearly sped up the gameplay here because Black Ops 3 doesn't play this fast in any gameplay I've ever seen. The next map is Gauntlet, which is 3 shitty concepts in one map, as we see people here playing CTF with way too much action for it to be actual gameplay. I almost fell asleep watching DT against Optic CTF on Stronghold from the Call of Duty World League this week. We see them cut to different sections of the map because nobody will be able to move from the 3-lane head glitch fest that this map definitely will be. Rise is after that as we see someone sprinting around the map, as I'm surprised he didn't stop the ADS at the head glitch right there like most normal players would do. You also see him here one burst hip firing this dude with the Pharaoh while wall running. Now we know this is a marketing ploy to get people to feel like a badass, even though that was a total missed opportunity for an OBJ gravity spike. And last is Skyjacked, in which the devs go out of their way to emphasize how this map will play absolutely nothing like the map it rhymes with from Black Ops 2, with some wall runs and the blown out sidewall here. When will idiots learn to stop asking to bring maps back from previous games because they don't work in new games? Also, with all the jumping around and shit, you'd think this is either a trailer for a House of Pain song or Advanced Warfare 2. Next is the zombies experience their Eisendrache, which is said to be insane not only by the curmudgeon-y old man and by the graphics on the screen. So you definitely know it's going to be nowhere near as crazy as they make it out to be. Here's the token panorama of the group back to back in a circle, as if that strategy was ever actually working in a zombies game. We see some shit on fire, other shit blowing up, and more zombies getting killed. Fortunately for all you squeakers out there that enjoy running around at just out of arm's reach for hours on end, there was also a full Der Eisendrache trailer with some voiceover work from Tank Dempsey to set the stage, also uploaded to the Call of Duty YouTube channel. The trailer begins with him saying that they're going somewhere cold. Well, no shit, it's snowing out, asshole. Then he starts talking World War I or World War II. It's impossible to keep up with the time travel bullshit that goes on in this story. Anyways, it looks here like a Juggernaut zombie that was ripped right out of Advanced Warfare's DLC, but this time not holding a stop sign. Then he goes on about the universe and some other Alex Jones conspiracy theory nonsense, while zombies are getting shocked in a more useful manner than in Shadows of Evil. Speaking of which, just in case you started to warm up to that crew, you get reintroduced again to the same old characters you've been playing for 3 fucking games now, in case you were living under a rock the entire goddamn time. Then he goes on about some suicide mission. Well, duh, zombies is a horde game mode. You're not supposed to have an ending, idiot. Anyways, a rocket goes off, we got gravity lifts like in Moon, the gates slamming down like the choppers in Buried, and the dragon head on the wall eating zombies much like the dog in a Mob of the Dead. Such originality, much wow. Speaking of zombies, the latest hotfix which rolled out on Wednesday addresses issues in the zombies game mode of split screeners and collision fixes, although the latter problem is not just limited to zombies. How can we have super soldiers yet they're so fat that they keep running into one another? Last week on the 19th, the hotfix came out which updated the rules for overtime and capture the flag and uplink, presumably because it was exposed as a bug during an esports match. Funny how things aren't a problem till about 30,000 people see it on a Twitch stream. Oh, and much to the joy of all the peasants that still play the shit game mode known as TDM, the 100 score limit will remain. Additionally, some Stronghold exploits were fixed, but apparently there's a bunch of new ones, like getting into this building here, and being able to stand on this tree in this clip here. Your move, Vandahar. Instead of fixing bugs, he'd rather troll on Twitter by announcing a January 20th hotfix was to increase the odds of Combine showing up in the map selection list, angering people everywhere that have played the past 6 Call of Duty games where this hasn't been a fucking issue. I'm assuming that this fix and perhaps the unbalanced teams matchmaking fix will come in an actual patch when the DLC drops on Tuesday the 2nd, so be on the lookout for a patch parody then. The actual fix were for some store items, because why fix actual problems when you could fix problems that directly relate to your bottom line? Speaking of the bottom line, the Annihilation DLC for the original Black Ops appeared on the Spanish Xbox One store. This leads to speculation that we'll finally see Black Ops, which is originally shown on the Xbox One backward compatibility list for December, to be coming soon, although I'm sure Activision would rather just have a remastered edition to rip off nostalgic gamers everywhere instead of letting it go for free. This way they can actually cash in and milk the cow even further, so now there's blood coming out of the udders instead of milk. While we're on the subject of Activision, the family of Angolan rebel leader Jonas Savimbi is suing the company over his portrayal in Black Ops 2. The claim is that he comes off as a barbarian-like character in the game, which screams of racism because not all black people are barbarians, goddammit. Of course, everyone's family only remembers the good parts of a person when they're dead, like Michael Jackson's legacy is music and not pedophilia. By the way, this isn't the first time that Activision has been sued over a portrayal, as they won a lawsuit from the family of Manuel Noriega over his portrayal in the same game back in 2014. Anyways, that's going to do it for the Call of Duty news of the week, so do what you would normally do all weekend. Stay indoors and get double XP since Treyarch announced it earlier today on Twitter. I've been the Schwantz27, out like David Blatt. Until next time.